What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back. Today we're here to talk about why the Pittsburgh Steelers can be Super Bowl contenders. Little history. Last year the Steelers went 10-7 and lost in the wild card round to the Buffalo Bills. They did so with an extremely injured roster. You can see here Quan Alexander was on IR, Jamarcus Bradley was on IR, Pat Freiermuth, Minkah Fitzpatrick missed games, James Daniels missed games, Cameron Hayward missed games, Cole Holcomb missed games, and their starting receiver Deontay Johnson missed games. So a lot of injuries for a team, and they still went 10-7 and made the playoffs. And they did so with horrible quarterback play. They had a combined 10 passing touchdowns all season, a low. Kenny Pickett had 7, and Mason Rudolph had 3. That's a pretty rough look. And they still made the playoffs. Then this offseason, they got significantly better. They started off by re-signing Big Mike Tomlin to a deal. Got to keep that amazing head coach going. He's never had a losing season, and I don't think he ever will. Then they brought in former Atlanta Falcons head coach Arthur Smith to be their offensive coordinator. What a slam dunk signing. If you remember, he was the Titans offensive coordinator when they got the 1 seed without Derrick Henry. Then they trimmed out the fat. They traded away their horrible quarterback, Kenny Pickett, and traded away their drop machine, Deontay Johnson. And they brought in Russell Wilson on an extremely cheap 1-year veteran minimum contract. And I will stand on this take that Russell Wilson was not that bad last year. In his 15 starts before he got benched, he had 26 touchdowns, which if you recall was more than the MVP. And then they went and traded for Justin Fields, their potential quarterback of the future. He has a rare opportunity to sit behind a Hall of Fame quarterback and learn and become very good. And then they added extremely high quality talent to a defense that had arguably the defensive player of the year last year. That's Deshaun Elliott on the left and Patrick Queen on the right. They are both extremely high quality starters, very reliable, to an already extremely reliable defense. And just a reminder, the Pittsburgh Steelers have the best development team in the NFL. And they have a lot of young players that I think have the ability to break out in a big way, starting with wide receiver 1 George Pickens, as well as Joey Porter Jr., the first pick for the second round last year. He has a chance to be a stud. Their running back duo, more emphasis on Jaylen Warren than Najee Harris, but still, they're both extremely young and can break out into superstars. As well as the edge rusher alongside TJ Watt. When TJ Watt is drawing a lot of double teams, this guy is going to be put in one-on-one, and if he can get a lot better, that could be dangerous. Pat Freiermuth has all-pro potential. Keon Benton can be the Hayward replacement once he retires. They all have extremely high potential. And they had an extraordinary draft class, beefing up their O-line with Troy Fantu and drafting Roman Wilson to be their slot receiver. So let me know what you think. Do you think the Pittsburgh Steelers can contend based on those reasons? I do. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. Leave a comment. I'm trying to build a community here.